Welcome to Rondout Valley.
If you're looking for a place near the Catskill Mountains or the historic Hudson Valley, this is a place for you.
I plan on doing some heavy drinking today. 2 bottles of wine.
We came outside the campground of Accord, New York, and we found Kerhonkytonk Roadhouse to have some lunch at. I like an old wooden door, don't you? So you take a look at your menu, then you take it back up and you order at the counter.
Well, that's some thick blue cheese right there.
At Outpost, they have a wonderful barbecue. They got sweet potatoes and Cajun fries.
It tastes like Old Bay French fries, but they're cooked very nicely. Crisp on the outside, soft on the inside. Delicious.
They don't serve beer here. They do serve non-alcoholic beer, but if you want to bring your own beer, you're welcome to. At the Outpost, they have outside dining. Well, it's actually underneath a little bit of a roof, but it's open. Isn't that a beautiful backdrop for a stage? Just gorgeous. There's an artist in the building, Fred. You can follow the Outpost on Instagram. Welcome to Keller's Farm. We are here during blueberry seasons, so I am going to get us some fresh you-pick blueberries. And here he is, guys, the world's largest garden gnome. The original, right here in Kerhonkytonk, New York, at Kelder's Farm. There are tons of things for the kids to do here at Kelder's Farms, and check out that background. The mountains are absolutely amazing. You buy your tickets here at Kelder Farm for all the cool stuff to do with the kids inside the white barn. There's a little snack bar here and also table and chairs where you can eat and look out over this beautiful farm area. Here at the snack bar, you can get lemonade, a Gnome shake, and pizza. Now you can go to the snack bar and the table and chairs to look out off the farm and have a snack for free. You can go into the store, but if you want to go into Kelder's kids little area, you do need a wristband. They do have a cool bouncing area here for the children. They call her Bessie, the incredible talking cow.
I bet you didn't know that those two hosting cows have the same spots. My spots are just like your fingerprints.
Check out the cow fun facts. Did you know that cows have 4 stomachs? There's the donkey. This is Rita and Sal. I'm going to assume that's Rita because she's pretty active, and I'm going to assume that is Sal because he's kind of chillaxing over there and taking a nap. It's my story. I'm going to stick to it. As you can see, the llamas, there they are. They can grow up to 6 feet tall and live up to 20 years. Llamas also have 3 stomachs. Oh, and don't forget, they spit. Here's an alpaca, but it looks like it has been shaved. Alpacas are known for their fleece, and they're known as fiber of the gods. These baby goats are pretty hot, even though they're hugging each other. Here is a real baby cow. I don't think it's Bessie's. Bessie was a little hard. There are the hay wagons for hay rides. If your kids are little climbers, cool spider web to climb. There is cornhole. There's places to climb through. I love corn cribs. They are fun to play in. Whew. Fun. Must see for those little kids who love tractors. And all kinds of cool toys for the kids. Do I have any John Deere lovers here? Well, this is your place. You can come and climb all over this one. Well, you can climb the stairs, but no climbing on the tractor. This is a diesel loving tractor. A little different angle of our combine. And standing on top of the platform for the tractor is a great view of the little miniature golf they have here. Homegrown mini golf. You can walk right through here to start your mini golf game. And right under there, you collect your golf clubs and your balls. Then start playing on this beautiful miniature golf setting. We're going to take the path to the back 40 for more farm fun. There's 2 ponds here, which is really cool, and a game of chess. Just a lot more activities down there at the bottom to do. Pretty cool. Inside here in the White Barn, they have rural delivery route, U.S. mail. Lots of cool educational displays here in the barn. This is a corn sheller and a corn binder. I think I'd rather do it today with the newer equipment they have. After you shell it and bind it, obviously you have to chop it. And the old McCormick farm tractor, along with a cream separator, the Leroy plow. Kelder's farm has been here since 1836. But this is blueberry season and I am ready to pick some blueberries. Here's a list of what we can pick today. We have blueberries, red currants, blackberry, black raspberries, sweet corn, eggplant, and the list goes on. You can read it for yourself. We are getting ready to go into Kelder's U-Pick Fields, and we are excited to pick some blueberries today and some fresh vegetables. Thank you.
What's your name?
Alexa.
Oh.
Alexa, what's it like sitting out in that little hut in the heat?
It's not bad. There's a little fan in there, so it's not too bad. It's kind of fun down here.
So we're going to pick some lettuce. I love on here that they also have little tips for you on how to pick the different fruits and vegetables. We have different kinds of lettuce here. I do love the sunflowers. They're just beautiful. We have some black raspberries today. We're getting ready to pick those. They're ripe when they're dark pink and when the berry releases easily from the center core, which strays behind. Looks good. Gonna pick one. Do be careful. Raspberries do have thorns on them and they will prick you. Oh, this is a good bunch. Just gently squeeze and pull. Oh, check it out. I thought I saw a ladybug. See if we can find it again. There it is. Oh, there she is. There's a nice ripe one. Gently squeeze and tug. Yummy. Here's one nice one, along with a lot that are still eager to bloom. We're gonna check to see if there are any cucumbers ready to be picked. They look like they've been pretty picked through, but maybe we'll find a few. Hopefully we'll find better, but right now, that's the only cucumber I see. Here's one that's a little bit bigger and ready to pick. And you can see up the row. I think we are gonna pass on these cucumbers. We do have some nice looking peppers. Let's grab us one, and maybe even two. We're gonna pick a little bit of summer squash, hopefully a few zucchini, and then we're gonna head for the blueberries. Although we might walk up and down their flower aisle. They have pretty flowers for cut flowers. Now this has been picked through, but there are lots of blooms. Hoping to find a few. Found some baby squash, but nothing really ready to pick yet. Here's one that's ready. I'll take this one. Here's a nice batch of summer squash that's ready to be picked. But we just wanted enough for tonight. Oh wow, I'm getting tempted. That's a nice summer squash. Maybe we'll have squash more than one night. And this one came off pretty easy. Looked pretty nice. Let's see if we can find some zucchini. Here we go, a nice zucchini. I kind of like to mix my zucchini and squash together. Makes a good vegetable. Seems like the summer squash is planted in with the zucchini, but the summer squash is definitely winning out because there's a lot more summer squash than zucchini. And there we have it. It's a little breezy here. Feels good though. It's been really hot, so the breeze feels really good. We were here about 2 years ago, and I have to tease Peyton because I think she ate more blueberries than she picked. Although she did a good job, she picked a whole carton of them. But Fred came out and picked for a few minutes with me, and I'm going to pick a carton, take home, make some blueberry muffins or pancakes or something yummy. We are back from the farm, and I didn't pick a whole lot at U-Pick. I did get some peppers, some summer squash, zucchini squash, and some blueberries. And so what I'm going to do tonight is we're going to do a ribeye on the grill, and we're going to cut up some summer squash and zucchini, mix it with a little olive oil, some onions, and saute them to eat with our ribeye. Then tomorrow I'm going to take the blueberries and make some homemade blueberry muffins. Cooking in the RV. I washed my summer squash. I'm going to cut off the ends and just slice it up. Now I'm not a fancy cook, so I kind of slowly slice. I do love fresh vegetables. Sauteing those summer vegetables. When you turn into Rondout Valley, you'll come to the stop sign where you'll buzz to have them let you come in. Let's see, press bell for service, must stop in office. All right. You will pull your RV up to the RV lineup, which is on your left, and you will go inside to get your packet. How about the honey wagons? How do they work here?
So we just capped off our honey wagon for tomorrow, but
We asked you to come in, you don't have to worry about it.
have
Like I told him,
Thursday and Sunday.
like I told
Okay.
him,
If you
anytime
need
you
to
guys
get
need
the
me
honey
to
wagon.
come
And how
out,
much are they?
just call.
$10.
Your miniature golf is located at the front of the campground. You can get your golf clubs and balls right at the office. And it is a tiny little place where you can just enjoy a quick round of miniature golf. Eager Beaver golf cart rentals are here just for you. Right at the front of the RV camp, you can come and rent a golf cart and never have to touch foot on solid ground if you want. And here comes Rocky crossing that bridge. Bullwinkle can get across there too, perfectly fine. The brook that crosses is called Millbrook. They do have back-end sites next to the creeks and the brooks and the rivers that surround this campground. I love how the resort office looks so rustic. This is also where the store is and where you'll get all your information. Let's go in and check out the store. Great place to come if you've forgotten anything. They have lots of stuff in this camp store. They have just about anything you can think of here. If you forgot it, I almost believe they have it. We do have firewood here. Just recently, they put up a brand new dog park. So if you have dogs, come over here and check it out. A couple of good tires in here for your dogs to play. And they also have a cleanup station for you. You can find trash cans scattered throughout the park, but my favorite is if you go to the very front of the park where the RV lineup is, they also have recycling for those who love to recycle. They have lots of beautiful tent sites by the river. They have picnic tables and fire rings for you. This place was hopping over the weekend with just tents everywhere. There's nothing like camping close to these creeks and hearing that water flow. Man, makes sleep good, especially after you played in it all afternoon. They have very nice cabins here for rent. I believe they're scattered throughout the park, but these were really cute. All the way to the back of the campground, they have a full-size basketball court. So if you're into basketball, this is a great place to check out. They have restrooms, showers, and your laundromats scattered throughout the park. There are several of these. They look pretty nice from the outside. There are 3 stalls and showers. These showers are pretty clean. And they have the shower curtains. The dressing area has a bench. Pretty nice. And a place to hang your clothes. 4 sinks, and I have to say, besides Bethany Page, which will link that video up above, this is one of the cleanest bathrooms that I have seen in our campgrounds that we've been attending. They have a couple of laundromats throughout, and this one has 4 washers and 4 dryers. They all are very similar. They take coin and mobile payments. I love these pay with your phones because a lot of times on this app you can also walk away and it'll tell you how many minutes are left on your dryer. how many minutes are left on your washer. Pretty cool. If you're not familiar with mobile payments, there are several kinds. This is PayRange. I know we have several apps on our phones. Within the center of the campground, there is a pavilion. It is surrounded by campsites. Not only do they have a full basketball court, they have a half court. The pool area is pretty huge. Nice pavilion to stay cool in, with picnic tables to have your lunch. And your bathrooms for the pool. They have a volleyball net here. Across from the pool, there is a jumping pillow. They do have shuffleboard with scoreboards here. There's a bocce ball court. There are 2 horseshoe areas with scoreboards. I have to say, this is one of my favorite community fire pits. Check out this bench. It even has cool dugout cup holders. And they have firewood here for you as well. So come on out, build yourself a fire. They have a cool food truck here for you. We did not try this. We did try the snack bar that they had the other night, which was pretty good. This place is hopping. On the weekends, they have live entertainment. Looks like there's gonna be a band tonight. We saw the Lost Cowboys here. They've also had pig roast and first responders. There's activities for the kids. There is tons of things to do here. Inside the activity room, there is an inside stage in case it's raining and they can't get out on the outside stage. A fun pool table if you are into arcade games. They have those for you as well. And inside, the snack bar, open on the weekends, and their food was pretty good. At the activity center, this is where you can check out all your recreation needs. They have a list of items as well. Hula hoops, frisbee, waffle ball equipment, just all kinds of things you can check out right here at your activity checkout. Even though they don't have a library here, they do have a box of books for you to come and check out. JJ's Snack Shack, ice cream and snacks, pizza, goodie shop, and we have enjoyed a few of their snacks. Well, maybe their salad and their fries. Going for ice cream tomorrow. And we decided to eat at JJ's Snack
We're
Shack.
having a gourmet chicken salad meal with loaded fries.
Oh well. So here's all 3 of them on our picnic table. And there's the loaded fries. And I got Fred some jalapenos on the side. There's a playground here on site with an activity board in the middle for the slightly older kids and for the toddlers. They even have an adorable train to play on. I still like riding the choo-choo train. All aboard. A cute little pond back behind the rec area. Very limited access to it as well because most of the campers are parked around it, but you can come up one of the roads and access it right over there. Check out your map when you get here because there is a walking trail and a bike trail on the campground. You're at site 11. Pretty nice space. We'll hook up. It's the day before we leave and he's getting ready to air up my bags. We do have full hookup here. It's site 11. Now the power box here, I don't know if all sites are this way. This is a 50 amp site, but there is no fuse. Sewer and water, not too far away. I'd like to sit out here in the evening and listen to the creek as it flows over the rocks. Not too bad aside. Our bikes, table, our sitting arrangements for this past 2 weeks. Very nice. There's been plenty of room to set Rocky in front of Bullwinkle. Looks like a hayride to me. Headed throughout 1,000 trails at Rondout, New York.
All right, it's time for the Rondout Valley Resort Cellular Service Report. Well, once again, T-Mobile is in the lead. Not a whole lot, but 12.2 megabits per second down and 0.52 up. So, but at least it's service. AT&T second place at 7.69 megabits per second down and 0.34 up. And once again, Verizon doesn't make it to the party. But we had a great time here. I suggest you might want to go out and have a little fun. So we'll talk to you next week.